Hello, hello, hello. So, someone was asking me to do a video on doing a reset. So let's just pretend here that you're in Skyrim. You come in here to your game. Now this is my show load order, so don't expect it to be the same as some of the other stuff that we look at. But let's say we come in here, and for this week's show, let's see, let's find a mod that I want to turn off or on. Where's my Serana mod? I usually have, okay, we have Serana TTR. Okay, so it's already prepared. Let me see if there's something else here. Well, rats, I got everything ready last time, so I don't have anything to really turn off and on. Okay, let's say though, let's come in and pretend. Let's pretend that I wasn't ready and I needed to download this Serana mod and put it in my load order for the purposes of a show. And I would put it here and I would turn it on. Now, when I'm ready to get out of this, Skyrim's going to say, oh, you need to reload, right? So let's just pretend I made a change to my load order and I'm going to get out and I need to do a reset before I do a show. So I'm going to hit this. It's going to say, oh, it's changed. We need to reload. Hit OK. Let it do its reload. Then it's going to come up to the menu. And when it comes up to the menu, okay, now I want to reset. So what I want to do is I want to exit out of Skyrim, just like this. Now, to get this little menu, all I do is hit my start button, and then it pops up, and I come over here to quit. I press A to quit. Now, at this point, I'm back to my my desktop or dash or whatever you want to call it. So then I'm going to hold down the big X button and get this menu to come up. That's the big power button. And I can hit this to restart my console. Now I can't show you when I hit this in my video because at that point my console restarts. And my little recorder will not record anything because there's nothing there to be a blank screen. So I'm not going to do that, but that's how you do it. Then you hit restart, and then when you come back in to your game, you'll be able to just hit start or A on your game like I did. And you just start your game. You go back into it, and it has had a reset if you restarted your console. Now, I didn't show you the full powering, restarting of the console. That right there works. I've never had a time where that did not do the job for me. So I just wanted you to see that. And then when you come into your game, your mods should, the game will have to reload all the textures and everything, and it should look good. Okay. So, as a proof of that, well, that's not really a proof because I was faking it. So unfortunately, I was, I try to be prepared for my shows, so I was kind of faking it. But when you come into your game, let's see, let's do a load here. I think I had my girl. Yeah, she's right here at Serana. So let's see. And now see, it's going to complain because I changed out a couple of mods. Do you see that? This is normal. This is okay if you're changing mods. Now, technically, most people will tell you shouldn't do this, and I will say that most of the times you probably shouldn't do this. However, if you're just changing some textures or something, it can be okay. Now, in this case, for the purposes of our show, I know it's okay. It works for me fine. However, would I do this in one of my playthroughs a lot? Not really, because if you swap your mods in and out of your playthroughs, it tends to lead to trouble. But for the purposes of doing our shows, I do this. And then occasionally I will restart my show game from scratch because I think it does lead to problems. But every time I do a show, I can't do a completely new load order every time, but I'll do a new game quite often. You know, I don't know. I don't want to say ever. Sometimes I'll hang on to the same person for a month or so. But see, here's this new Serana. That's Serana TTR, which I am going to do a show on. But I wanted you to see that. And now we're back to vanilla Valerica. See that? All right. Anyway, so that's how you would restart your console, though. Okay? It's a pretty easy process. And that makes sure that when the game reloads, it reloads all the textures, and you don't have this overlap, or you don't have things sitting in memory that you don't want, okay? That really helps. Now, that's what I do. Some people will tell you to turn your console totally off. If you hit some extreme occurrence where something just seems like it's never clearing, or you're having a lot of trouble, you can definitely try that, and I've gone so far as to unplug my console before. But I find that most of the times, if a restart doesn't work, those things don't fix it either. So, I'm just going to mention that. You may find an extreme case where that helps you, though, to power it off. If you do turn it all the way off, give it 20 seconds, let everything cool down, let the memory depower, and then it should be good, okay? All right. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I will catch you later. So I want to acknowledge these people who directly support the channel. I really do appreciate that, and I really do appreciate everyone for watching the videos and interacting. This has been an OwwThatSmarts production.
Thank you very much.